Evil Unleashed, the Hugo family's haunting descent. Imagine moving into your dream home, only to discover it's a nightmare you can't escape. The walls seem to close in, whispering secrets of those who came before. What once promised peace now harbors an unsettling presence that defies understanding. The Hugo family left Italy for a fresh start in the USA, eager to embrace new beginnings. They settled in a picturesque town, drawn to a charming house that promised comfort. Little did they know, it concealed untold mysteries. Their new home stood elegant yet eerily silent, its beauty marred by an unshakable stillness. Every creak of the floorboards seemed to hold a secret. The air felt dense, as if the house itself was holding its breath, waiting. On their first night, faint whispers echoed through the halls, sending chills down their spines. Cold spots appeared without warning, chilling the air around them. An unsettling unease crept into their hearts, leaving them questioning their choice. Strange occurrences began to unfold, each more perplexing than the last. Objects moved inexplicably, lights flickered without cause, and shadowy figures lurked just out of sight. The Hugos found themselves ensnared in a web of inexplicable events, feeling trapped. The children, wide-eyed with fear, whispered about the ghostly presence that seemed to watch over them as they slept. It lurked in the shadows, its oppressive aura suffocating, leaving them trembling under their covers, too terrified to call for help. The family dog, usually their fearless protector, whimpered and refused to enter certain rooms. Its growls and barks echoed in the silent hallways, a clear warning of unseen dangers that lurked within the house's walls, heightening the family's anxiety. One night, the mother awoke, unable to move, as a dark, sinister figure loomed over her. The paralysis gripped her with terror as the menacing entity whispered unintelligible threats, its evil presence pressing down on her, leaving her breathless. The father's nights were filled with vivid nightmares, each more horrifying than the last. These dreams hinted at the demon's ancient origins, revealing glimpses of past atrocities, as if the malevolent spirit was taunting him with its unending history of darkness. In a dusty corner of the attic, the family discovered a tattered diary, its pages filled with tales of previous residents' suffering. Each entry detailed the horrors that plagued the house, reinforcing their fear that they were facing a relentless, malevolent force. Desperate for relief, the Hugos invite a priest to cleanse their home. As he arrives, the air grows heavy with anticipation. His prayers echo through the house, but instead of peace, the walls seem to tremble with malevolent energy. The priest's ceremony unleashes chaos. Objects fly off shelves, lights flicker violently, and a chilling wind howls through the corridors. The entity's wrath intensifies, mocking the family's hopes for salvation, its presence now more palpable than ever before. Seeking answers, the Hugos consult paranormal experts, hoping for a solution. However, these specialists, baffled by the home's malevolence, offer little comfort. Their sophisticated equipment detects anomalies but cannot explain the overwhelming darkness that grips the household. The demon exploits the family's vulnerabilities, isolating each member to deepen their despair. Whispered taunts echo in their minds, amplifying their fears and insecurities. The Hugos, once united, now struggle to support each other against this cunning adversary. Paranoia festers, driving wedges between family members. Arguments erupt over the smallest incidents, their trust eroded by unseen manipulations. The father, besieged by hallucinations, begins to question his sanity, seeing monstrous visions of those he loves most. The demon's insidious influence grows, isolating each family member within their own fears. It preys on their vulnerabilities, twisting their thoughts and warping their perceptions. The once close Hugos find themselves drifting apart, trapped in a web of terror and suspicion. As paranoia takes hold, the family begins to unravel, turning on each other in desperation. Every creak, every shadow becomes a potential threat, and trust erodes. The demon thrives on their discord, its power swelling with each fractured bond. The father's grip on reality weakens as hallucinations blur the line between truth and illusion. He starts seeing his family as grotesque figures, monstrous and unfamiliar. The demon's whispers echo in his mind, driving him further into madness. In a harrowing confrontation, the demon reveals its ghastly form, feeding on the family's despair and fear. Its presence is overwhelming, a dark force that seeks to consume them completely. The family's unity crumbles under the weight of its malevolent gaze. Tragically, the father succumbs to the demon's relentless torment, committing an unspeakable act that seals their fate. He called his wife and 2 children into the basement and shot and killed each one before blowing his own brains all over the floor. This house, once a dream, becomes a tomb of despair. The demon's whispers continue, hinting at its eternal hold over the cursed home. The house stands silent, cloaked in shadows, yet the air remains thick with an unsettling presence. Whispers echo through empty rooms, a haunting reminder of the darkness that once thrived, as if the walls themselves retain the memory of despair. Lingering dread grips the neighborhood, fueling rumors of the demon's unending hunger for fear. Despite the tragedy, the house beckons to new souls, challenging them to unravel its mysteries. Dare to confront the unknown?